Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Elizabeth, and today we're going to be learning all about the capo, what it is, what it does, and how to use it. In this video, we're going to be talking a lot about all the different parts of the guitar. If you're not sure what everything is called or maybe just need a quick refresher, you can click right up here. So, first things first, what in the world is a capo? Well, this is a capo. What does it do? It's a handy little tool that musicians use. It presses down on all the strings on the instrument by clamping down onto the neck. This shortens the playable length of the strings, and that raises the pitch. To understand what a capo does for your guitar, we first need to understand what the nut does. On the headstock end of your guitar, there is a thin piece of plastic called the nut. The nut straddles the joints between the fretboard and the headstock, and the strings pass through it, usually at an angle, leaving the fretboard and finding their anchoring positions in the headstock. This terminates the vibration length, or the scale length of your strings. To make things a little simpler, the nut secures the strings and sets them at a certain sound. So, a capo functions as sort of a movable nut, because it can be placed on any fret below the neck joint and provides the same kind of vibration termination. The main advantage of using a capo is that it lets a guitarist play a song in a different key, while still using the first position open string chord forms. An important difference worth noting about capos is that they are used to change the pitch of an instrument, but without having to adjust your tuning pegs. This also means that the timbre of the instrument is affected, mimicking the tonality of instruments with a shorter scale, like a mandolin. We talked about how using a capo raises the pitch of the guitar, but depending on what fret you put it on, it raises either by a whole step or a half step. Here's a chart that shows you what key your new chord is in. The top of the chart shows us our chord, and the side of the chart shows us the fret we placed our capo on. As we can see, an open E chord on the 3rd fret is now a G. The higher we place our capo, the higher the pitch is raised. Now there are also a few different styles of capos. Some are attached to a guitar neck just behind the fret wire by one of several different attachment methods. Most have a rubber-covered bar that actually holds down the strings, fastened to the neck with an elastic, nylon, or other fabric strap, or by a spring, screw, or clamp. There are even some capos that are used to cover only 3 strings called partial capos. The same principles apply to these kinds of capos. One of the best things about a capo is just how easy they are to use. Now, let's say I'm playing a song. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. But it's a little too low for me. So what we would do is take our capo, we'd adjust it onto our neck, and now I would treat this as my new nut. So I would play the chords accordingly. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. And the best part is, I didn't even have to change the chords I was playing. I just put on my capo, and it changed it into a different key. You could find capos on Amazon or even in your local music store. Capos are an amazing tool, and they help you unlock a whole new world of songs. I hope this video helped you learn something new. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you or someone you know wants to learn how to play guitar or ukulele, go to my website and book your first lesson today. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Lessons by Elizabeth, links in the description box down below, and hey, I post every single Friday, so I'll see you next week. Bye!